Have you ever wondered why some startups, instead of cutting prices to attract customers, actually set sky-high prices right from the start? Sounds crazy, right? But there's method to this madness. It might defy conventional wisdom and appear counterintuitive to some, but this high-price strategy can prove to be highly beneficial for startups. It's a paradox that's sure to pique your interest. Why on earth would a fledgling company choose to potentially scare away customers with a hefty price tag? What hidden merits could possibly justify such an approach? Could this be a shrewd strategy designed to lay the foundation for a thriving venture? These are the questions we will be delving into in this video, so buckle up, it's going to be a thrilling ride as we dive deep into this unconventional strategy and uncover the fascinating world of the pricing paradox. Exciting, isn't it? Let's get started. High pricing is not just about the money, it's about the psychology. Now you may be wondering, what does psychology have to do with pricing? Well, a lot more than you might think. Consider this scenario. You're shopping for a pair of headphones. There are two options in front of you. One is priced at £50, the other at £200. Now, without any other information, which one would you assume is of higher quality? Most people would instinctively lean towards the more expensive option. This is because, in our minds, we often equate high price with high quality. This psychological phenomenon is called price-quality inference. It's a cognitive bias where consumers perceive products with higher prices as being of better quality, irrespective of whether they actually are or not. The higher price tag serves as a mental shortcut, a heuristic, that leads us to believe the product is superior, but it doesn't stop there. High pricing also plays to another psychological trait, our desire for exclusivity. We all like to feel special, don't we? A product or service with a high price tag often gives off an aura of exclusivity, making us feel like we're part of an elite group when we purchase it. However, it's not just about making people feel special. High prices can also create a sense of aspiration. When a product is priced beyond our reach, it becomes something to aspire to, something to work towards. It's no longer just a product, but a symbol of success. So, you see, high pricing does more than just bring in more revenue. It creates a perception of value and quality, it appeals to our desire for exclusivity, and it creates aspiration. It's a powerful tool that can be used to shape consumer perception and behavior. And that's the psychology behind high pricing. It's not just about the money, it's about tapping into these psychological traits and biases to create a brand image and attract a certain type of consumer. High prices, then, can work as a signal of quality, attracting a specific type of consumers. A perfect example of a successful high-price strategy is Apple Inc. This tech giant, since its inception, has consistently priced its products higher than the average market rate. And it's not a coincidence. It's a deliberate, well-thought-out strategy that has played a significant role in shaping Apple's unique brand image. So how exactly does Apple use high pricing to its advantage? Well, it's all about perception. Apple's high price tag sends a clear signal of quality and exclusivity. It implies that their products are not just ordinary gadgets, but premium, cutting-edge technology that's worth every penny. This perception of quality and sophistication is what sets Apple apart from other tech companies, but it doesn't stop there. Apple's high pricing also creates an aura of prestige around their products. Owning an Apple device is seen as a status symbol. It's something people aspire to. This aspiration, driven by the high price tag, is a powerful motivator that encourages people to buy Apple products despite their cost. But what's really interesting is how this high price strategy has contributed to Apple's success. High prices mean high profit margins, and these high profit margins have allowed Apple to invest heavily in research and development, leading to the creation of innovative products that further enhance its brand image. Furthermore, Apple's high prices have attracted a loyal customer base. These are people who are willing to pay a premium for the perceived quality, innovation, and prestige that come with owning an Apple product. This customer loyalty has proven to be incredibly valuable. It has provided Apple with a steady stream of revenue, even in the face of stiff competition. So, Apple's success story shows how a high-price strategy can create a unique brand image and attract loyal customers. It's a testament to the power of pricing as a strategic tool. And it's a lesson for startups that pricing is not just about covering costs or making a profit. It's about positioning your brand and defining the value you offer to your customers. Another fascinating example is Tesla Motors. When the name Tesla comes to mind, what do you think of? For many, The words luxury, innovation, and high-end technology are top of the list. But how did this electric car company, a startup in the early 2000s, manage to position itself so strongly in our minds? With a keen understanding of market dynamics, Tesla made a strategic decision to enter the automotive industry at the high end. They didn't aim to compete with the everyday affordable cars. Instead, they set their sights on the luxury market. By doing so, they positioned their cars as an exclusive product, a status symbol. Tesla's first vehicle, the Roadster, was far from cheap. It was a high-performance electric sports car with a hefty price tag. This was a bold move, especially considering the electric vehicle market was still in its infancy. However, this high-price strategy was not without reason. It allowed Tesla to establish itself as a premium brand, creating a sense of exclusivity and desirability around their products. But the high price wasn't just for show. It was reflective of the superior technology and innovation that Tesla brought to the table. The high price justified the high cost of the cutting-edge technology incorporated into each vehicle, from long-range battery life to self-driving capabilities. Tesla wasn't just selling cars. They were selling a vision of a sustainable, high-tech future. Moreover, the high pricing strategy served another critical purpose. It generated significant revenue, which was then reinvested into research and development, further advancing Tesla's technology and enabling them to gradually introduce more affordable models. It's important to note that Tesla's strategy was not without risks. It required a deep understanding of their target market and a relentless commitment to innovation. But the results speak for themselves. Today, Tesla is a leader in the electric vehicle market, recognized globally for their high-quality, innovative vehicles. Tesla's story shows how high pricing can help a startup stand out in a competitive market. It's not just about charging more, it's about delivering value and using pricing as a strategic tool to fuel growth and innovation. So why does a high-price strategy work for startups? Well, let's delve into this fascinating topic. A high-price strategy, contrary to what you might initially think, can actually be incredibly beneficial for startups. Let's explore why. Firstly, adopting a high-price strategy creates a perception of value. When consumers see a high price tag, they often associate it with superior quality. This is because there's a psychological principle at play known as the price-quality heuristic. This is a fancy term for a simple idea. We humans tend to believe that expensive items are of better quality. So when a startup positions its product or service at a higher price point, it's signaling to the market that its offering is premium, top-notch, and worth every penny. Secondly, a high-price strategy helps startups attract a specific type of consumer. These are often affluent consumers who are willing to pay a premium for what they perceive as superior products or services. By targeting these consumers, startups can potentially achieve higher profit margins. Moreover, these consumers are often less price sensitive, meaning they're less likely to switch to a competitor just because of a small price difference. This can potentially lead to greater customer loyalty and repeat business. Then there's the idea of standing out in a competitive market. Let's face it, the startup landscape is jam-packed, and it's crucial to differentiate yourself from the crowd. A high-price strategy can be an effective way to do this. It sets you apart from the rest, making you appear as a unique, high-value player in the market. It's a bold move, yes, but it can pay off handsomely if executed correctly. Furthermore, a high-price strategy can also provide startups with a buffer against future unexpected costs. Startups are notorious for facing unforeseen expenses, be it higher than expected production costs, regulatory hurdles, or even global events that disrupt supply chains. By pricing their products or services higher, startups can build in a margin of safety to help them weather these storms. Lastly, a high-price strategy can also enhance a startup's brand image. Just think about the world's most expensive car, watch, or handbag. Their high prices don't just reflect the cost of materials and labor, they're also a reflection of the brand's prestige and exclusivity. Similarly, for startups, a high price can elevate their brand image, making them more desirable and aspirational in the eyes of consumers. So, there you have it. A high-price strategy can create a perception of value, attract affluent consumers, differentiate a startup in a crowded market, provide a buffer against unforeseen costs, and enhance a startup's brand image. These are powerful benefits that can significantly contribute to a startup's success. As we can see, a high-price strategy can bring numerous benefits for startups. Yes, it can be a risky move and it's not suitable for every startup, but for those that can pull it off, it can be a game changer. However, a high-price strategy is not without risks. Just as it can create an aura of exclusivity and quality, it can also be a double-edged sword. If not handled with careful strategy and execution, the high price tag can alienate potential customers, especially those who are price-sensitive or those who perceive the price as unjustifiable. Imagine being a startup with a groundbreaking product. You've priced it high, banking on its innovative features. However, the market may not be ready to accept this new innovation at such a steep price. It may take time for consumers to understand and appreciate the value of what you're offering. This delay could lead to a slow start, and for startups with limited resources, this can be a significant challenge. Moreover, a high-price strategy puts your product or service under intense scrutiny. Customers paying a premium expect premium quality, superior service, and exceptional performance. If you fail to deliver on these expectations, it can lead to negative word of mouth and damage to your brand reputation. What's worse, if a competitor comes along with a similar product at a lower price, your high-price strategy could backfire, leading to a significant loss in market share. In addition, the high-price strategy also demands a robust and reliable supply chain. If you can't consistently deliver your product or service due to supply chain issues, customers may lose trust and move to more reliable alternatives. Furthermore, you must also consider the economic climate. In periods of economic downturn, high-priced luxury items are often the first to see a decline in sales. So while a high-price strategy can position a startup as a premium brand, it also comes with significant risks. It demands a high-quality product or service, a deep understanding of your target market, and a strong value proposition. It's not just about slapping a high price tag on your product, it's about justifying that price to your customers. Despite its potential benefits, a high price strategy requires careful consideration and execution. So, is a high price strategy the golden ticket for startup success? This is the question we've been exploring throughout this video. And as we've seen, it's not as simple as a yes or no answer. Let's circle back to the key points that we've discussed. We started by delving into the intriguing psychology behind high pricing. We discovered that price often acts as a signal of quality. Consumers tend to associate a high price with superior quality and value, which can lead to increased sales and loyalty. This perception can be especially beneficial for startups, as it can help them quickly establish a premium brand image. Then, we examined two case studies, Apple Inc. and Tesla Motors. These companies have successfully leveraged a high-price strategy to position themselves as leaders in their respective markets. They've shown that a high-price strategy, when combined with innovative products and a strong brand, can lead to immense success. But it's important to remember that Apple and Tesla are exceptions, not the rule. A high-price strategy isn't a guaranteed path to success, and it doesn't come without risks. For startups, these risks can be particularly significant. We discussed these risks, highlighting that a high-price strategy can limit a startup's customer base and make it vulnerable to competition. If a startup cannot justify its high prices with exceptional value, it risks alienating customers and damaging its reputation. But despite these risks, a high-price strategy can be a powerful tool for startups. It can help a startup differentiate itself in a crowded market, establish a premium brand image, and attract a specific segment of consumers who are willing to pay more for superior quality and value. However, the key to a successful high-price strategy lies in its execution. Startups must be able to justify their high prices with exceptional value. This could be through offering innovative products, providing excellent customer service, or creating a unique brand experience that consumers cannot find elsewhere. Furthermore, startups must continuously monitor and adjust their pricing strategy. They need to stay attuned to changes in the market, their competition, and their customers' perceptions and preferences. They must also be prepared to lower their prices if necessary, while still maintaining their brand image and value proposition. So, to answer our initial question, a high-price strategy is not a golden ticket to startup success. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution, and it's not without its risks. But when used wisely, it can be a potent strategic tool that can contribute to a startup's success. A high-price strategy can be a strategic tool for startups, but like any tool, its effectiveness depends on how well it is used. So, if you're a startup considering a high-price strategy, remember to use it wisely. Weigh the benefits against the risks. Ensure you can justify your high prices with exceptional value, and be prepared to adapt as necessary. Your startup's success could well depend on it.